She had that look in her eyes. You knew she was the only one to shoot it. She stopped right here, rose, and fired. Whenever I hear someone say coaching doesn't matter in high school football, but the more sports you play, the more muscles you're using, so in turn you're becoming a better athlete, or all right, this doesn't look very fun, but trust me, the more you do this, the better results you're going to have on the baseball field. Let me put it to you this way. The more they spin, the more they win. I thought it would be a cool shot for the news, but I'm going to be on all fours climbing down. Georgia Tech's been a surprise. That win was well-deserved last week at Virginia Tech. That's why Rick walked off the set here a little bit ago. You get the key to the city. You get a street named after you. Bud, did you ever think a day like this would be possible?
Thursday afternoon was a typical practice for the Peach County Trojans.
Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will go with you wherever you go.
At least that's the game plan for the Trojans, but this week was one they weren't anticipating.
It was a tough couple of days, but I think for the most part since then they've been focused at least for a few hours a day.
Garnering the Trojan spirit is the loss of teammate Raekwon Smith, who was killed in a car accident last Saturday night in Byron. He may not be on the field, but he's showing his Peach County pride up above.
Raekwon's looking down on us, and he's looking for some big things for us to do on Friday night, and that's what we're going to try to do.
This week, the memories turn to motivation as Peach County hosts Houston County Friday night in their season opener. It's a tall order for the Trojans, but they're rising to the challenge.
Go against the #1 team in 6A, just knowing who they are and what they have is a good challenge really to start off the season.
Hoco may have the big names, but the Trojans come into Friday night with a ton of confidence and plenty of swagger.
We knew this was a big game, and we knew that we had the talent to beat them. So right now, we're pretty confident coming into this game.
Though the focus of the week has been on the Bears, it's hard to forget about the beloved teammate that is so dearly missed.
Everybody loved to see all the time Raekwon, and so that's what I remember, and that's the last memories I got. And
Saturday afternoon, the best day for baseball in Macon.
It's the biggest game we're involved in. Kids look forward to it every year, and it's always a great day for us.
The baseball stars at Mount DeSales traded in those bats and gloves for some smiles and hugs at Miracle League Field in Macon, a baseball organization that helps special needs children.
I love coming out here every year and helping these kids. You know, it makes me respect the game that much more.
Anyone who loves baseball gets to play on this field.
Let's just don't go seclude ourselves and play our own Miracle League baseball. Let's bring the community out. Let them be part of it.
The most important thing, the Miracle Leaguers themselves had a blast.
What was it like playing out there?
Great game, baseball, home run, and you win.
And those smiles and cheers are what make Miracle League Field such a special place.
It just reassures me why I do what I do.
It's not all about, running out as hard as you can. It's about just having fun.
For Mount DeSales, it reminds them everyone should get the opportunity to play ball.
They can experience the same thing we get to experience, every day with practice and a game that you might not even think about, and they come out here and show a bunch of smiles, and it's awesome.
Well, we are through the first two games of the Hawks and Wizards series, and here's what we know. John Wall is really, really good at basketball, and because of that, Washington took both games in the nation's capital already, but despite falling in an 0-2 hole, the Hawks say this series is far from over, and they reminded us that Game 3 at Phillips Arena, and the Birds just come out soaring. Here's Kent Bazemore, Lob City to Dwight Howard. There's a Dwight sighting in the playoffs. I know, go figure. Atlanta up by 25. Hawks fan or not, let's appreciate what John Wall does here. There's a reason the man has a song and dance named after him. 29-7 for Jay Wall. Hawks still up 20, and there's a reason this series still isn't over. His name is Paul Millsap. 29-14 for the anchorman. Pay that man. Hawks still have life. Atlanta takes Game 3, 116-98. Let's go between the hedges for G-Day, and let's talk quarterback battle. There's Hoco alum Jake Fromm. Kenny beat out returning starter Jacob Eason. Pick it up in the second. Here's that arm strength we know this kid has. Jakey up top, 42-yard touchdown to Jeremiah Holloman. Red grabs a 7-3 lead. +1 for Jakey. Let's check in on Jacob Eason. Second quarter, Jakey with a big mistakey. He gets picked off by Aaron Davis. Eason started out slow, but boy, did he finish strong. On the slant, Charlie Werner. Perfect throw, and the tight end pinballs his way into the end zone. Eason 311, 2 tutties, and a pick. But from a huge day as well. 277, 2 touchdown. And this highlight throw to Tyler Simmons, 70 yards to the house. Red beats black 25-22, and Mason Prince says, "We got some controversy of brewing in Athens." Third time this week he wore that yellow shirt. Congratulations, Mason. Joey Hiller and Tatnall going for a three-peat against Mount DeSales. Cavs making it interesting. Top 4, Adam Leverett. See ya. Solo shot. Don't get too excited, Luke. Only run of the game for the Cavs. Bottom half, Tatnall answers. Trey Ham, the great Hambino. This kid doesn't even have his driver's license yet, and he's doing things like that. He's got dollar bills in the future. So does Garrett Houston. Bottom 5, GH Deuce. Clears the bases with a double. Three-peat for Tatnall in a game they thought would be much closer than expected. Another repeat of a region championship for Tatnall, and they begin their road to a repeat as state champs with a first-round bye next week. All right, that's going to do it for me. Eric, let's send it on back over to you at the desk.